This is Saturday, the last day of December 2017, and I'm on my way to DQ to get dinner. We had some things around the house there, but we decided we wanted something a little different. And DQ has a special one, which I'm going to get, and my wife wanted chicken and dumplings. So this is going to work out just fine. Gotta hold my speed down here to 30 because the cops like to hang out just around this corner down here behind this fence to nail people coming down this little hill here. Nope, they aren't there. That's actually a residential street that has become a cut-through street between two main highways. One of them's called Davis and the other one's called Precinct Line. And Precinct Line is the division between several small towns out here. Well, if you consider 50 to 75,000 small, smaller than Fort Worth and Dallas. There are those fill-in towns that popped up between the two major cities over the years and filled in population between them. We're now the fastest growing area in the U.S. Last year they had 420,000 people move here from elsewhere. And we have one of the highest employment rates. I saw on the news that they had openings right today for 1,500 first responders. That's police, fire, EMTs, paramedics, ambulance people, and the like. And we've got over 12,000 new jobs opening up in the next 2 years. They have 4,000 at the Facebook center that's going in. They've got 3,000 at the new Amazon distribution center, and Toyota will be hiring between 2,000 and 3,000, and they're building up there around the Cowboys facility faster than they can find land to put it. And the good part is there's no state income tax in Texas, no state inheritance tax, and there's no tax on food in grocery stores. Oh yes, and we also have some of the lowest priced gas around. I see it's $2.02 there. It had been $1.99 for quite a while, but I noticed that the average is about $2.20. $3 car wash. That's probably a super car wash. Squirt water on it, blow it off. And here's where we get into DQ. Okay, got a green arrow, which means I can turn left on green. and in the back way here. Well, I see the QT here is 201. They're a penny under Walmart. There's In-N-Out Burgers, Golden Chick, and DQ on down here. There it is. That's the big interstate highway over there, and this is a major exit. Is the reason they're all grouped around here. And they're advertising their chicken and dumplings and their Texas Blizzard meal deal. I guess you get a Blizzard instead of a Sunday.
Hello, welcome to Dairy Queen. How can I help you?
I want a Texas Blizzard deal and a small chicken and dumplings.
What kind of... Did you want cheese on your burger? Did you say
No.
Heath Bar?
Heath Bar.
And what kind of drink did you want?
Diet Coke.
I'm sorry?
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke?
Right,
And you said a small bowl of dumplings, correct?
right.
Anything else?
That's it.
It's going to be $11.89 at the window. Thank
All
you.
right. Thank you. Well, that was quick at the window, but all those choices you had to go through there, I thought their special would be just, this is what it is, and this is what you get, but I guess not. Make my wife happy, got her the chicken and dumplings, and made me happy, I got a hamburger. Well, it's New Year's Eve, but come midnight, I'm going to be in bed by about 2 hours at least. And the last thing I want to do is be out among the other drunks. We haven't celebrated New Year's in I don't know how many years. Going out and getting drunk just isn't my thing. Seems like such a waste of everything. And I've always had a far better time sober than I ever did drunk. Even though it's been years since I've been drunk enough to even be able to feel the buzz. fact, I probably haven't had a beer in 3 or 4 years. Just doesn't interest me anymore. I don't smoke, I don't drink. I don't use any kind of drugs that aren't absolutely necessary in the way of medication. I don't use any recreational drugs or anything of that sort. And I guess I've done all right. I'm 88 years old, still able to drive, even though I don't drive at night anymore. Drive defensively. You never know what the guy on the other lane is going to do. Got up to about 70 degrees today. We've only had one night that it got below freezing this year, and then it got down to, I think, 21 degrees. It was cold for this part of the country. Even if we have some bad winter weather, it's usually only ice on the roads, and it comes one night and gone by noon the next day. And yes, we do have 100-degree weather in the summer, but it's a lot easier to cool a house 20 degrees than it is to heat it 60 in the winter. Our apartment is totally electric. Well, I see that they're out there digging and putting in plumbing and everything on this corner here. I don't know what that's going to be. Looks like it might be. I don't know if it's a house or a business. But the 7-point-something acres right here on the corner there, they've cleaned it up and got a for sale sign on it, and of course there's McDonald's on the opposite corner over there, and pizza place there. I don't know what might be going in there. I'm nearly back home. Things get pretty quiet around here on weekends, and especially a holiday weekend like this. People's children come see them, and that's it, but there's very little of anything else going on. Looks like a lot of people here with the same idea as us. Parking spaces are full. Well, let's see what all I got home with. Big handful of napkins. and some tomato ketchup. A sizable order of fries. And a nice sized burger there. And over in this bag, I'm sure there's my wife's chicken and dumplings. Well, you got a cracker. And you got a spoon. Get it all out of here using one hand. And her chicken and dumplings. Get the lid off. Looks pretty good. Get that sack out of the way. Well, first, check it and be sure it's hot. If not, I'll take it to the microwave. It is?
Yeah,
Good.
real good.
Well, we'll have our New Year's Eve dinner tonight.